Hey watch lovers, Brad from Brent Miller Jewelers. And today I have for us the newly released Breitling Navitimer 36mm model in this fantastic gray or anthracite colored dial that I think looks absolutely stunning. Specs on this one, measured it diagonally across the case, which is really the beaded bezel here because it does stick over the case here a little bit. 35.9, so pretty true to size at 36mm. The same 36mm across the beaded bezel from 3 to 9. And then 33.5 is what I came up with the crystal. There really isn't a lip on that, so I kind of had to just kind of guesstimate a little bit on that, but about 33.5 on the crystal itself. 11.4 millimeters thick, 41.6 lug tip to lug tip, so pretty compact, even at 36, only under 42 millimeters lug to lug. We have an 18 millimeter lug width that tapers down to 16 at the lovely Breitling deployant here. This is the updated deployant class from the chronograph Navitimers that were redone about a year ago or so. So you can see here, nicely branded. You have the B logo on the exterior, so it does, and I said deployant, it is a butterfly. So butterfly clasp. Still have the B logo there in the middle. Dual push button release on both sides as you would expect. Solid stainless steel case back. Underneath that is the Breitling B17 movement. 38 hours of power reserve. We have a non-screw down crown, however, is signed 30 meters of water resistance. The full stainless steel bracelet in case here weighed 100.4 grams and retails for $5,300. Additionally, no micro adjustments on the butterfly bracelet. However, you do have a half link on each end. So you should be able to get a pretty good fit. And this bracelet, again, very similar, just a smaller version of the Navitimer chronograph version where you have the polished and brushed alternating links. So visually, I think it's quite appealing and looks good. So great to see this update on the smaller size. Again, 36 millimeters. And you can see we have a really nice domed sapphire crystal on this as well, which is part of where that case thickness is coming from. Obviously, I don't think it wears quite as thick as what the 11.4 indicates because of that crystal. So the dial color is great. I love this gray. You have a nice sunburst effect to it. I know some of you out there are going to say it's not a Navitimer without the chronograph functionality. I get that. However, I think Breitling did a nice job in offering something more simplistic for those folks who may not want the chronograph functionality or the additional sub-dials on their dial. I will say too, I'm happy to report the crown is very easy to manipulate. It's a good size for the 36 millimeter model. I'm going to review this compared to the 36 Chronomat. Probably upload that video in a week or so, or within the next week. And one of my things I always take away is the crown on the Chronomat is a little bit smaller to manipulate. So this crown is definitely an improvement, in my opinion, on the 36 millimeter case compared to the Chronomat. So without further ado, I will throw it on my 6 3/4 inch wrist, give you an idea on size. Again, pretty compact lug to lug. 41.6 was a little bit shorter than I was expecting this model to be, but give you an idea. The one thing Breitling does very well is the AR coating. Certainly no complaints on this one. You are getting a little bit of reflection from my ring light here, but overall AR on Breitling models is usually fantastic. So again, I think it's a nice offering to add to the catalog. Let me hit the lights, give you a lume shot quick. As always, if there's anything I can do for you, anything at all, shoot me an email, brad@brentlmiller.com. Thanks for viewing, and let me know what you think of the new 36mm Breitling Navitimer. We'll see you in the next video.